ASL 시즌 9 리프레션. 프리겁 스튜디오 라이브. ASL에 오신 것을 환영합니다.
Oh my God, we're finally back. Oh, it's been a long time. We've missed you. Welcome to Season 9 of the ASL. Sorry for all the delays over here, and sorry that we cannot have a studio audience, but safety first. The show will go on without a studio audience for a little while further. But going into Season 9, look, we've got a lot of exciting players coming up here, but also the map lineup is crazy. I am so ready to jump into our first game on Intercoven. I just want to see how the pros are playing on this map. Because this, I think, out of all the maps that we've had in StarCraft, is going to be among the most difficult to cast.
It is
wild so
map.
Crazy.
We'll be showing it momentarily.
Yeah. When you guys see it, there's no shortcuts in my vocabulary to explain this map with ease.
Yeah. By the way, Bingsu, you name yourself after ice cream. Bisu is a dagger, right? So it's like a dagger, and then this guy's like, I'm ice cream. I'm just like you, Bisu. I'm your fan. Okay, Bingsu. That's also super sick to change your name from Tiger, which is what Harangi means, to ice cream. We kind of convinced the StarCraft 2 pros to not just rotate your IDs randomly because it actually damages your global brand. But it seems like with Harangi, who's a great player, and I hope he does well today, but I think changing the ID to Bingsu, I don't think he realizes, like, you know, if you're naming yourself the Beatles as a band and you suddenly change the band's name. Wait a second, though. I'm going to do my impression of a stupid person for you. But Tasteless! Non-Koreans don't like StarCraft 1! Oh,
that was a very good, uncanny impression of, a dumb person. There's actually a large following on this outside Korea, but I always just think it's better to not change your ID too much, especially if you've established yourself. Yes, this is a StarCraft map.
Intercoven. So this map, by the way, made by Freakling, our wonderful German map maker.
Yes.
It is a wild and insane map. Those cloud-looking things that you see, that is disruption web. Basically, if you're underneath it, you can't attack.
And it's not the same as when it's normally just cast and then goes away. It's just there. So
yes, it is permanently
it's permanent,
there.
like an object on the map.
There are a lot of rows of eggs that you have to drill SCVs through. And the thing is, you can't go up and attack the eggs because you can't attack from under the D-web. So that makes it wild. There's also buildings through the center of the map that you can break down to attack. There are 3 islands that are legitimate islands here, but the map itself plays like an island map because it's basically impossible to attack. You try to attack one of those ways, you could literally sit 3 units in front of the army and it can never break through.
Yeah, so there's this very unique factor which we don't normally get to talk about in StarCraft that probably will take place on several of the games in this map, which is you can physically just block off areas with other units and they don't have to fight.
Yeah. So
and so you're able to actually, although there is actually a lot of ways to fluidly move through this map, you can physically isolate those spots if you want to.
I looked up on Spawnbang, which is, you know, where all the sponsor matches for all the pro gamers take place. The top 20 of each race in each matchup on each of the new maps. And on this one, it's actually tied 35 to 35 PVC right now. And Bisu has the best record for Protoss, but only he and Snow have winning records on this map out of the top 20 Protoss players.
And with things being this new, there's probably exploits on both sides that even the best players haven't fully unpacked yet. Okay, we have started. We've got Protoss in the upper right and Zerg in the bottom right.
By the way, that right there that we're zooming in on, Fluor Gun Trap. So basically to kind of stifle the power of the fast expansion of this map, the naturals all have a tile that you can't build on that you actually have to kill.
Right.
Which is pretty funny because sometimes you'll see someone just make something next to it or send a unit a little bit earlier to attack it. So see,
before we truly knew how dangerous the Zergs were.
And you can see right there, Bisu just builds the Nexus off center. And I've seen that more than once.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that can be the right choice, but every good Protoss that I've seen so far does it, so okay.
This game is going to be on, had these guys played on any other map or maps. Oh my God, he gets the first round. The hundreds of people that we can have fill this up, which would have been filled up very easily had we not had to close the studio down and leave it only to staff because of coronavirus.
Yeah, so we see robotics coming up, as well as oh my God, are you actually kidding me? Is this real life? Bisu killed two different drones.
Yeah. Well, he's got the best probe micro ever. But hold up, we've got a shuttle coming through here with 4 zealots.
I think it's 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, you're probably right. It probably is 3. And he's going to drop this right over here and just try to take out some of these drones, which is not a bad idea. We've got a little bit of good drilling.
Yeah, that drilling is really phenomenal. Wow, he really forced a lot of zealot dancing there.
And he's actually not going to come back and pick this up. He's willing to sack this just to see if he can't get a few extra drones. It does interrupt the mining timing as well.
Oh my God, a second Spire. I love it, Tasteless.
Wow, okay, so he stepped up the air even faster than I thought.
Well, his plan here is really, really clear. He's going to continue with his armor upgrades for flying units.
Right.
And he's going to go into Greater Spire so that he can actually get Devourers to take out the Corsairs. Because otherwise the Corsairs, like, they'll beat Infinity Mutas eventually.
We could have a push here on top of the Greater Spire, which is basically the real pressure point inside the Zerg's base.
Is Bisu just going to, like, kill him here because he doesn't have anything to stop the one Reaver?
This is so weird. Okay, so about 5 more shots and that's gone.
Yeah, and if he can't get that up, like, if that actually dies and he doesn't get any Devourers,
dude,
he's going to be in serious trouble.
Okay, the Mutas are doing a counterattack here. Corsairs are chasing his GG.
Wow.
Wow, okay, so
that
almost looked like it was a game from 1998, or I guess 99, because it had Brood War units.
ASL Season 9 Refresher.
Artosis, hold my hip. Oh, okay. I was going to start dancing with you. What is the salsa dancing?
Yeah.
What is salsa dancing music?
Is that what that was?
I'm going to act like it is.
Yeah.
I'm going to act confident and go with it. But we came on camera too fast for the joke. We just wrapped up the first game here with Bisu crushing. Again, this map, I expect the games to get a little bit more complex as time passes on. It was I think out of all the ASL games I've casted, minus the one where Mini lost a shuttle with a Reaver in it over an island that was neither his base nor his opponent's base, that was one of the weirdest losses I've really seen. Basically, a Reaver with nothing to contest it got in range of the Greater Spire, and it killed it, and that means that the Zerg loses the game.
Yeah.
I've never casted a game where I could say that was the result.
Yeah, that was very different.
Anyways, game 2 is ready. Let's go.
All right, we have Ample over to the left side, and Bingsu or Morangi down at the bottom. Now, for this map, again, for all the maps, I got the top 20 players of each race and went through. So for Intercoven, for Terran versus Protoss, it's a 65% win rate for Protoss. And there's only 2 Terrans that do not have losing records on this map. One is Light, who sits at 50%, and the other is Ample, who actually has a winning record here. Real quick about those tiles, it totally didn't strike me and someone tweeted at me. They're actually, of course, they're underground, so they're invisible, which is why Zerg can kill them and Terran Protoss can't. Looks like we are getting ready right now for carrier tech. So here come the Vultures, actually. They're going to run into the main base. Let's see what they can get done. They're actually trapped behind that goon, so that's a little bit tough. A nice probe drill here.
Yeah, actually, this is not doing anywhere near as much.
Oh, you know what? This is a fair amount of probes he got, though. That was not too bad. That would be the weirdest thing ever if this turned into an Arbiter map somehow.
I just get ready for their timing attack and stop it with my Arbiters and then win. And then I go carriers and win.
I'm pretty sure you can go carriers and stop the timing attack, but look at this. He's laying the mines now. This is actually some good mine laying for sure. Let's see how many probes he actually gets, though. Okay, he sees that the carriers are already being built. He's getting a really decent amount of probes, man.
So those dropships are coming down now.
Oh my god. The goons are so out of position here.
They actually have to move through that pretty narrow bottleneck for the gateway and the pylons.
And look at that. He actually blocked that goon for so long. Oh, he is so lucky that that goon died before it triggered the mines. Oh my god. This drop is doing so much.
The carriers are out. One's out. We don't have any interceptors with it yet, though. It would really help him out if he could start getting interceptors and just kill off these tanks. Oh, glitching with the Dragoons. They didn't quite fire there. Okay, and so, well, we'll see here. The 2 tanks are out. Again, you know, with that cannon being killed, the cannon really allows the vultures to not just kill all the probes during the drops. You can pull the probes away in time to not be hit by the tanks, but the vultures are a real threat here. As you can see, they're diving in once more, and the probe count's getting so low that you can't even saturate every mineral patch with this.
He does not have a whole lot going on economy-wise right now. His natural has pretty good saturation, but it's also a misplaced nexus, right?
Oh. Now as you can see, air units can attack through that.
Oops.
Unfortunately, ground units cannot. Okay, so that was a pretty good catch. This will allow Protoss to focus in and try to take on this push. So he's going to come on the side here. Now, getting these 2 tanks is huge, and he's absolutely going to do that. A little bit of a misclick, actually, there.
Oh, my God. He's just targeting down all the tanks right now.
Okay, so now he's down to 1 tank, and it looks like all the carriers, excuse me, are going to get away. And now I think Protoss wins. Well, I don't know. Harangue's not doing the most graceful job of this, but I think he's, with all the tanks gone.
Left now, yeah.
Now Dragoons are fine against Goliaths.
Yeah, they absolutely are. He gets a mine that hits, which is pretty decent. But there's a lot of carriers right now.
Now here come those wraiths. There's observers over here just to the right of the carriers. Tanks are back again.
Yeah, there's 2 of them, actually.
Okay, the wraiths have been taken out. It's going to be a long time before we can rebuild that. The observers are killed, but only after the wraiths have already been killed off. And thus the observers filling their role. Serving their function. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that was brutal. That was not good execution from Ample on his raids. I love that he went plasma shields first. It's so funny. Of course, the carriers showing why they're so strong on these island maps. There's really, literally no way to defend that other than something cheeky like this.
Okay, here are the raids. There is observers somewhere, though, right?
I'm sure with his goons. Yeah, there they are. Okay, here we go. Coming up and sniping these tanks. 1 tank down, 2, 3 tanks going down. There's the 4th tank going down, the 5th tank going down, the 6th tank going down.
Say it with me, everybody, the 7th tank.
And that is going to be that for this game.
GG. Protoss wins both games on this map. Very different games, though. I like the idea of what Ample was doing, but, you know, Harangue really kept it together.
His harassment was very good. It's just that 1 attack he had. Was it a little bit too tank-like? Did he spend too much gas on wraiths there?
Was he too slow pushing in?
What?
Did he drop too often? I don't know.
I think that his play was quite good, except why are you going Goliaths and wraiths?
Okay, cross spawns. It's Harangue at the bottom right, and the upper left is Bisu. And just for the ease of everybody listening to this, we're going to be referring to Bingsu as Harangue.
I kind of look at this as, right, Bisu's the greatest Protoss of all time, and Harangue literally changes ID to Bingsu.
Yeah.
So, like, Bisu's just in there, he's like, okay, I will bet my life he's going DTs. Yeah. I will bet anything in the world that this kid literally changed his ID from Tiger to Ice Cream to sound like me is going to DT rush me. Because he has no chance I'm a better human. That's what I would be thinking as Bisu. Should be popping real soon, though, right?
Yeah, it's good. It should come out like right around now. And he should see the blur anyways. You know around the time the blur's coming. So the DT's gone by.
Does he, though? He actually did not see the blur. Holy crap, this is going to work.
This is shocking.
Literally did the counter to his opponent's build.
Well, the thing is that the Observer is not an attempt
oh my God.
to so much counter the DT.
Yeah.
It kind of counters everything, but it did slip through. And again, this does happen sometimes. So it's gotten 6, 7 kills.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
So he's actually going to try to come around and push down the ramp into the natural.
I like it. Good positioning here. But there's going to be 4 Psy Storms.
Yeah. Okay, 1 down, but he did pick up, only losing shields on the shuttle. Probably minimal amount of shields lost on the Reaver.
Even more now. 6 Psy Storms, I think. Oh my God, look at this. Psy Storms absolutely everywhere right now. Bisu trying to come in with this flank. Those Zealots actually doing some real work here. Oh my God, a Scarab connects.
Now, the army is very, very small right now for Bisu. He has to keep pushing forward here, but with 2 Reavers in a pretty tight area to try to fight in. This could be pretty tough here.
Oh my God. Look at that. Tries to get forward right now. So many Dragoons coming out. Looks like Bisu has to run away, but
I think he's been outlasted. It's only because he lost the 7 probes. He says, okay, I need to win with some kind of insane push.
Yeah. It's a huge thing, especially in a mirror matchup, everyone. Like,
yeah.
Because your opponent can just make the same things you're making and we'll have more. Harangi right now running away with these goons. Oh, he goes to the shuttle. Doesn't quite get it, though. That would be a huge pick
Well,
off.
Harangi's got the right idea. I mean, he just has to play a positional game. He doesn't have to commit to a fight until he's about to lose his Nexus. And actually, the angle of these Dragoons here is so good. Harangi is doing such a perfect job. Where are those Templars, though? Okay, here they come.
Yeah, this is looking rough right now with the shuttle gone. He actually micros the Reaver out from the storm, so nicely done. Splits his Reavers.
I think that's game.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, I mean, he's basically won the fight. There's an Archon coming here. I'm sure that the gateways are going to continue to have units flood out. He's just trying to buy time until this Archon's done. Zealot Legs is done.
Oh, man, he's up 30 supply as well. Those Zealots not even going to join the battle, but doesn't matter.
GG. Ooh. Wow, first big upset of the day here.
Harangi. Rocket ship out of his group.
So now maybe Bisu has to change his name to Bingsu. All right, cross spawns again.
His building placement is impeccable right now. It's beautiful. All right, gonna abuse that ComStat position. It's impossible for the Marines to actually come from the top down, so you have to circle him around. You can see he's really hurting because of that. Oh my God. Okay, so the Muta's getting so much done right now.
The Mutas have exploited the area between the place above the command center and then this large area down here. The Marines are being pulled into very narrow lines here. And this is allowing the Mutas to pick the fights. This is actually way more damage than I thought was going to occur down here. And I feel like some of this Muta damage is going to start to snowball here. Now he's going to leave here. It looks like he'll probably leave with about 2 Mutas. But he already has made so many more. And I'm worried that with the next dive in, especially with a 3rd base where he's mining more gas already, we could see a Muta flood technique.
Whatever we call that thing that connects the starport that allows a Valkyrie to build. Okay, so it'll be all right.
I actually
Control tower. That's
Control tower. Yeah.
And
I wanted to say starport tower, but that's not right.
Oh man. All right, diving in. He sees that it's Valkyrie, so we might see him actually change tech routes at this point.
Yeah. So this is more than just a deadly attack that's doing a lot of damage. This is also a very efficient scout, and he's also hiccuped the tech on that as well here. So this gives plenty of room here for the Zerg, even though he's going out losing a decent amount of units. He's going to have time. It's 2 Valkyries are headed northbound now. They're going to meet up with this, what's left of this army, which is mostly going to be medics just healing each other. Oh! Ouch, 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 ouch.
Okay, so this base is gonna die. He's pulling his drones.
When you have a 3rd that's not with a rampant and a lurker they're defending, suddenly an infantry army can fight this very easily. The drones, no chance against the medic marine army. And now the Valkyries can start to take out overlords.
Yeah.
Is there any chance that Zerg has enough lings made in time here?
No, this base is gone. Okay. He's going to try to burrow these lurkers. Well, if you don't scan... wow. Well... Still, he got all the drones here. This is a good position for Ample.
He wants to try to do damage as quickly as possible. Now there's a Defiler Mound out. Defiler Mound. I can't talk. Sorry, Defiler Mound out. Oh,
double drop ship. That was a really interesting
I was
play.
going to say that maybe with Dark Swarm he could come back, but I think now Consume will not be upgraded in time.
Yeah, he's taken way too much damage. His drone count is terrible. He doesn't have anything. He's running lurkers around and burrowing them and unburrowing them. And when that's your defense, you're not going to beat a good Terran like Ample. Beast is still trying to pull some sort of defense together, but like literally there's detection right there.
Yeah, he's going to be able to press further up here. GG.
All
okay.
Right. Right side, we have Bisu. Left side, we have Ample.
And so you kind of just get in the Terran's face. You expand a little bit slower here, you tech a little bit slower, but you're really keeping him honest.
A little second to miss micro, but you can see that Ample's building placement is just destroying this rush. It's doing nothing.
Yeah, I mean, this building placement is so undesirable. For the Protoss to ever try to engage into, that he's going to back up. Now there's a second Zealot that should meet up with the first here.
Yeah, he's going to dart in again, but as long as you don't lose any Marines here, you're actually still in very good shape. The Dragoon is where it can become a little bit more dicey. Okay, very nice. I thought Bisu would get one more hit there.
Same. I thought the same thing. Yeah. But the Dragoon's going to come up now, and there's actually
a
third Zealot.
That's good for Ample. That's actually, if there was a Dragoon coming right now, that would be a little bit tougher. Here, two of the Zealots have already taken a lot of damage, but he has a Vulture making. He's going to easily push this back. If you have two turrets, you take down one of the shuttles.
Right.
And that screws up everything. Whereas if you only have one turret, they just fly over. It's like it doesn't exist.
Okay, so he wants the one with the Zealots to tank the initial shots here. Here we go. We need to see the unloads quickly.
And he actually gets in before that one. The Reaver comes out. One shuttle left alive. Oh, it gets taken out so quickly. Bisu is in a lot of trouble.
Yes, he is. One more shot will take out that tank. Now, there's still some Zealots and Dragoons here, but we got to get a shot of this. It's in the north here. That is what's maybe more important here. If he can kill that off,
that would be a big hit.
He actually knocks him down to 2 bases, but again, 2 shuttles down, a Reaver, Dragoon, 4 Zealots.
Ooh, is Ample actually going to lose that?
If I am Protoss, I dive on top of that.
Yeah, I think it might be worth it.
Yeah.
Oh, you just need a couple more shots.
Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. He's going to keep making shuttles, and he's going to start continuing to drop on clumps of the army. In this position, the Terran doesn't have a lot of vultures, and so this becomes a really strong moment for shuttles. Even if the Goliaths try to target down the shuttle, you don't really care. See, you just continue to target down these groups of tanks, and even without speed, which I'm sure is researching right now, you can basically get in there and do the damage you need to do.
Well, Ample was grossly out of position right there as well, though.
Yeah.
That was like, why are you in the middle of the map with these random units? And then he wasn't watching them either because the shuttle just flew over 4 Goliaths. A lot of the goons getting taken out, and Ample is only on 2 factories. It looks like he wants to take the mineral base. In this situation, he's unable to. Bisu will kill his entire army.
Yeah.
He really should have turtled into the pocket base.
Okay, here we go. I think this should be the killing blow here on the Terran.
Yeah.
As Bisu, funny opener, but he's just navigated this game so beautifully into a winning position for him. Not even just a winning position for him, but an unwinnable position for the Terran, really.
All right, nice.
There's nice stasis.
Yeah, very nice stasis.
Yeah, doesn't even need to get ones in the back of the clump, just get the ones with the most tanks here. Because you know at this point in time, it's pretty easy to close this out.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like Ample is going to hold on much longer here. Just he's losing all of his valuable units once again. Oh, that's too bad. His opening was just so beautiful. Bisu just showing real mastery and understanding of the game, which is what you would expect here.
Yeah.
So many things went wrong for him. Kept his cool.
GG.
Did the damage where he needed to do it. Moved his units correctly.
Yeah.
And there you have it. Bisu advances to second place in the group.
And we're going to be back on Tuesday with more great games.
Yeah. This is going to be a great match. Larva versus YSC or Hero. These guys both have massive beards. So this is going to be one for Tasteless to be cast.
That's right. I'll be casting this beard battle.
Yeah.
and I will ultimately be the judge of this beard match. Yeah, man, and Stork's going to be playing as well. That's always exciting. He has some great games. JYJ.
Yeah, JYJ is Stork and me, all baby faces, so I'll be casting that one.
Guys,
it's a good group.
We missed you. It's so good to be back casting again.
I just want to do like all the ASL days right in a row.
Well, we had so much time off, man.
I just need some more Intercoven. That's what I need.
I expect some more odd games on Intercoven.
The games there next time are going to be much better. We definitely saw a progression even with Sparkle, where the games got better throughout the season as people got better and better at it. It's still, you know, people are practicing it a lot right now to try to figure it out, but like you said, a lot of undiscovered things there, so let's give it a little bit more time.
And Intercoven is going to be a big challenge here, it seems like, especially to the Terran players. Even though Ample proved you can hold your own against a Protoss on that map. PB... Did he?
Killed all his probes and died to carriers?
I think he did all right. I think we'll have to see how the Terrans do against the Zerg's Artosis.
Oh, well, that's
talking
even
about
worse.
that.
That's even worse, man. It's not even doable. You just make wraiths and then, like, die.
Yeah, you're like, oh, these aren't good.
That's the strat. Like, oh, you have spores now.
We have a lot more work to do this year, and this is just the beginning. Guys, again, we love you. We will see you in 48 hours. Have a good morning, afternoon, or night, wherever you are. Bye-bye.